Good morning. Good morning. It's me, Donna Vee, and it's story time. And it is Friday, September 11th. I cannot believe it's already almost the middle of September. And we are here today to read some stories, talk about healthy habits, and of course, some good manners. But we could not start the show without saying thank you and honoring all of those that lost their lives today on September 11th. But it is a show for kids and family, so we are going to go on and talk about brushing your teeth, getting up, and what a better day to talk about gratitude. Today is a day to get up, wake up, no matter where you are, and say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waking up, and thank you for being able to come and see story time. So, does anybody remember the letter for today? I wonder what the letter is. Yesterday we talked about P, we talked about peace, and what else? Pretty, we said pretty, but today is Q. Q, since the beginning of this, has really stood out for the word quarantine. And now, because we've been here for so many days, it seems as though the letter Q is not really like for quarantine. It is, but let's see if we can find other words today that the letter Q stands for. Like, maybe quality, or maybe queen. I don't know, but if you could put something in the comment box, I'd really appreciate it. Because right now, I'm going to start by stretching. Because I woke up today and I have to tell you, Yogi wanted to go outside so many times last night, and I was just like, I think I'm going to stay in bed. And I said, nope, I have to get up. I have to read stories to the kids, and I definitely need to stretch. So would you do it with me? We could do the alphabet, and we know there's 26 letters in the alphabet. The middle of the alphabet is the 13th letter in, and happens to be the letter M. Ooh, you get to see your grandchildren today, Harper and Liam. Yay, that's Carol. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. How long has it been since you had the chance to see them? It's been since it's like March maybe? I know, this is so exciting. People are getting to see each other, and I love that. That's amazing. So you guys ready? We're gonna do some seated jumping jacks, some arm circles, and I think it'll be amazing. Good morning, Frank Simon. Frank, today is the letter Q. I am very, 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 very excited to see what you're going to come up with for your alliterative sentence today. Okay, guys ready? Okay. Oh, it's been a long time. Well, I'm glad that you're going to get to see them today. That's amazing and something to definitely be grateful for. All right, you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. That's the middle. Switch to arm circles. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Let me tell you, that for me, it's a good workout for the morning. Okay, here we go. Corky Quimby, quantify the question quietly and quickly while in Quebec. Corky Quimby, quantify the question quietly and quickly while in Quebec. And I know that, I think I'm supposed to say Quebec. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say Quebec. I really don't know. I'm kind of quirky myself. Corky Quimby, quantify the question quietly and quickly while in Quebec. You never disappoint, Frank Simon. That is amazing. Quirky Quimby. Wasn't there a show about a Dr. Quimby or something like that? I think I used to watch it with my grandmother. All right. One of the other healthy habits I love to talk about in the morning is drinking water. Good morning, Frank. It's like a Frank show. There's so many Franks here. Frank Simon, Frank Wesner. Look at that. Amazing. So we're drinking some water today because why? Because hydration is so important, especially when it comes to healthy habits. Your skin needs it the largest organ on your body, and you definitely want to hydrate. But everything else on the inside needs to know that we're waking up. And when we wake up, we should definitely drink a good amount of water. Yep. Now, here's a challenge, because today is, quantum leap. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. If anybody else has anything they want to put that starts with the letter Q, I'll pop it on the screen, because I'm just really proud and impressed that for the past 3 times, no one really has said quarantine. Because you know why? Because there's so many other words that begin with the letter Q. Good morning, Mom. Look, Donna Vee. Right there, her last name starts with Q. I want to know, and I'll have Alpha Bear help me. I wonder if any kids start with Q, any of their names. I think there is, definitely. One's coming to my mind right now. Are you ready to check? I am. But kids, yes, it is your last initial. When you hear your name, what do you need to do? You need to cheer like, did anybody watch football last night? Well, I will tell you this. The Kansas City Chiefs won. It was very exciting. And if anybody's into sports, you'll know they were allowed to have people in the stands. And they cheered so loud that even at a lower capacity, it sounded like there were so many people there. And it was amazing. And it was so cool to watch. And I know that it helped the players to play the game. So that might be something you could do to help you get through your day. When you hear your name, boys and girls, you need to shout yourselves out like you are Mahomes being yelled out after a touchdown pass. I don't even know. Okay, Tommy Hicken says, quality people. That's great. I love that. And we want to surround ourselves with quality people, right? Quality over quantity always. Let's get Alpha Bear. Oh my gosh, Yogi's snoring. I'm sorry, Yogi. His feet were on the cape. Today, all my things are falling down. I don't know. He's sleeping. Can you see him? He's snoring. I don't know if you can hear him. He's so cute, though. I turned the light off because it was right next to him. And I was like, he can't just keep sleeping with the light on. Quick and quiet. Well, I'm definitely quick. I don't know if I'm quiet. I can tell you that much. Okay, let's get Alpha Bear. Oh no, your cape came off. That's okay. I'll help tie it. Because Yogi was sleeping on the cape. And I was like, Yogi, you can't have his cape too. It's not your blanket. Let me see if I can do this backwards. Tie a bow, like you're tying your shoes. There we go. Perfect. Handsome again. All right. Now, do we have the letter Q? We could show you everybody what it looks like. Ooh, here's a QU. Just like my mom's name for Quelly. Donna needs a manicure. Now, I know in my old Quiddler cards, I could find the letter Q. So I could show you what it looks like. It looks like a letter O with a cute little squiggly line through it. It's very fancy. Very fancy, like the word queen. See? Q. And then the lowercase q kind of just looks like a mirror image lowercase letter P. The English language is very interesting. Every day I kind of I question it. I'm like, why? But you know what you don't question? The kids' names. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to shout you out. Get ready to be running around your living room. Here we go. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, and Quentin. I knew there was one. Quentin starts with QU. Ella, Ari, and Luca. Good morning, Lucia and Mia, Jax Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Starr, Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA, Holland and Austin. Good morning, Brianna and Lily, Alex and Hannah Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper and Tori, Liam, Harper, Tiffany, Emerson and Ollie, Colin, Lily and Hunter, Ooh, Sophie, Giovanni, Graceland, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, Juliet, Regina, Madison, Jack, Allie, Andrew, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam. Good morning, Finn and Fletcher, Anzor and Kai, Zach, Paisley, Presley, Liam, Vinny, Joseph, Maggie and Isaac, Patrick, Liliana and Melanie from Massachusetts, Jane and Liam, Lena and Sabino. Oh, good morning, Patrick and Nico, Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, and Vishaka from India. Good morning, Tufane from France, Penelope, Snow, and Nikki all the way up in Maine. Leo, Tomas, Alec, Tony, Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines. Bella, AJ, and Angelo. Fifi and Little Joe. Viviana, Bethany, Joe Jr., Caitlin, Ryan, Lucas, and Isabella, Gwen's grandchildren. Emma, Jake, Maddie, Tabia, Max, and Luca. Carly and Courtney, the hearts that walk outside of my body. V and Izzy, my niece Olivia Rose, my goddaughter Marin Rose, her little baby sister Molly, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, and Kaylin. And wow, that's a lot of names. But I will tell you, there's still room for more. So if you have any kids that you would like to put on the list, just put them in the comments. It would be amazing. Quentin, you are like our special announcement letter Q name. That's quite an accomplishment. Q. Pretty exciting, right? I know. All right, thank you, Alpha Bear. Go back and snuggle with Yogi. Ooh, John Jett, I love it. Quintessential. And then, of course, quintessential. I just saw that with the QU. Yeah, the other way, I get it. QU, quintessential. Right there. And then Q is a letter of the day. And yes, good morning, David Rodriguez. Queen, that's a good one. Oh, you want me to Liv and Blake? Definitely. I'm hoping that everyone today is safe and happy. And I'm putting on Liv and Blake. I love those names. Right here. Liv and Blake. They are added on to the list. And now every day will be added to the good morning. Quality, absolutely. Quietly, never. No, not me. So now the next favorite part is about to begin. You know what it is? It's yet another healthy habit. It's when we take our vitamins, but we also have an opportunity to use our little yellow book. Now I need to find my little yellow book. You're so welcome, John. Anytime. I'm so excited. Okay. There we go. Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. And today, what page should I pick? I wonder if I should ask for help. Or the first person that puts a number between 7 and 158. I think I'll read that page because now it's vitamin time. Vitamin time is so important. It's an important part of our daily healthy habits. Why? Because we need to take vitamins for strong bones, skin, hair, nails, quality of life. That's right. 22, you got it, John. Thank you for jumping on that. So we're going to take two vitamins. I just looked. 2 vitamins. I usually don't look. I just got excited and I decided to look. So today I think I saw a 2 of a kind. I did. Ooh, good thing I looked. There's a fuzz. So 2 the same. They're purple. And why do I use the book? Because we believe in healthy habits and good manners. We do not chew with our mouth open. No. And we definitely don't talk with our mouth full. Yuck. No. So we take our vitamins, and then we go like that. And then we will read today's nugget of truth. Page 22. Thank you, John Jett. Here we go. I forgot my sound effects inside. delicious, nutritious, and not as, all right, so they're a little sour, but not as sour as the pink ones. All right, now I'm excited to see what's on page 22. Okay, here we go. Page 22 in our yellow book on September 11th, our nugget of truth. Happiness doesn't mean you've settled for less. It means you're ready for more. Some people are happiest when they're unhappy. Let them be happy. If you ever want to find a life partner, live in greater prosperity, be more productive, foster peace on earth, or improve your health, if you can be happy now, ahead of time, before things have arrived, then things will arrive even faster. Happiness isn't a crop you harvest when your dreams come true. It's the fertilizer that makes them come true faster. It's also what opens the floodgates, beats your heart, finds true love, feeds your mind, and frees your soul. That was really good. I love that one. Now, I just wanted to read something from this book as well. I thought maybe today we could use an extra nugget of truth. What do you think? I love that one. I already had this in mind that I was going to do this. This is one of my favorite pages, and I thought this might be something that we could all use to hear today. It's actually page 158. Savor the uncertainties, seize the possibilities. Seek, wander, explore, ask. Face your fears. Don't rush love or force details. Take risks. Be exceedingly kind. Move with your dreams. You have what it takes to be whoever you feel called to be. Your full presence is needed. You were chosen to live among these very days as much as you chose. You are inclined to succeed, and your success will inspire others to do the same. You are who God most wanted you to be. So if you ever question where you are, when you are, and who you are, I just wanted to remind everyone today, I know not every day is easy, and today is definitely a reminder of that in history, but just remember you're exactly where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be. And I don't know. I just know that there are a lot of people that question their existence. And I've been talking to a lot of different people lately that watch Storytime and say thank you. And, I appreciate it that they thank me, but I thank you because I believe in this passion project that I've been doing. And I think that we're all supposed to be here together. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. So now we are going to do something really special today. We are going to get Bartholomew out, and we are going to honor those that we are missing right now because of the exact day that we're here for, September 11th. I am going to get Bartholomew. We are going to send love and light and a hug out to everyone that we love and say thank you and show gratitude for those that are responsible for helping those that are still here because of them. Our first responders, our policemen, our firemen, those that were just there like angels in a situation in a time in history where angels were mostly needed. Those that now have become angels, I want to send love and light to all of you. Me especially, to my friend Judith Reese. I miss her. And then we are going to get our other buddies and our friends, and we're going to send love and light to each other because on this day and every day, it is so important to remember to keep the word kind in mankind, to capitalize the letter P in the word peace, to send love and light, and to honor each other and our fellow Americans, and then we'll have a moment of silence. So let's do it. We're going to get Elephant, who will never forget. and I hope that you never forget. Piggy, for loyalty. Loyalty is so important. And remembering to be loyal is something a lot of people have kind of forgotten. Cheeky Monkey is here because he loves to take your sadness and exchange it for gladness. So you can give him all of your sadness and all of your blues, and it just makes him happy because he loves the color blue. Yeah, to him, it's something he can handle, and you don't have to. Music Bear, because music can change everything. Blast the song that makes you happy. Put something on that reminds you of somebody that you love. And just remember, you could change your mood in an instant. You reach deep down inside and you find that silver lining within yourself and that happiness and that joy. But that doesn't mean that every day is going to be easy to find it. No, sometimes it's like a game of hide and seek. Sometimes happiness hides until you seek something that helps you find it. Don't forget, we have Lammy for when you need to cuddle, because a hug sometimes is all we ever need, right? It's not even that easy these days to get, but remember, you can give yourself a hug. Then we can make a wish. We can make a wish at 11:11. We can make a wish right now. My wish for everyone out there is that your sadness is replaced with gladness today, and your heart isn't so heavy. And of course, we have one of my favorites, my representative of Angels Among Us, the dragonfly. For my grandmother, for all of those that we lost on September 11th, for my friend Judith Reese, those that helped to make sure she was not alone at that very moment. And again, I'd like to extend this moment to send love and light to everyone who needs it. I think we all need it. And then we will extend that moment by a moment of silence in respect for those that are no longer here. So from your head and from your heart and from your soul, can we send a beam of light, like the 2 beams of light that we now see in our skyline 3 minutes from me in New York? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I hope you felt that. I definitely felt that. Okay. Here we go. Yes. All right. Now, let's give it a little deep breath, center ourselves, and get ready to read. We have some old and some new books, and I'm really excited to bring them to you. And yes, you are correct. It is going to be our first game and our first win. From your lips to God's ears. Here we go. I am peace. I am love. I am grateful. I am ready. Okay, you guys, here we go. We're going to read some old books and new books, and it's going to be awesome. So let's start with one for the kids. Here we go. Time for School, Mouse by Laura Numeroff and Felicia Bond. It looks more like, oh, it is. It's a lunchbox. But for a second there, I thought they were going on vacation. I was like, that's a great idea. Okay, here we go. It's time for school, Mouse. It's time for school. Mouse has a new lunchbox. Where is his backpack? Here it is. Oh my God, it's so cute and tiny. Where are his notebooks and his pencils? Hmm. Here they are. Oh no! Where did Mouse put his homework? Mouse looks for his homework, but he finds his teddy bear instead. Uh-oh, Teddy's got a boo-boo, or two. Don't worry, I wouldn't let that happen to you, Bartholomew. Mouse looks for his crayons. Oops, his homework, but he finds his crayons instead. Look at that. He is the size of a crayon, the height of a crayon. Oh, here we go. Mouse looks for his homework, but he finds his cookies instead. Ooh, I love cookies. Mouse finds his doctor's kit and his baseball, but no homework. Uh-oh, it's time to go. Mouse turns his backpack upside down. Ah, there it is. That looks really complex. Time for school, Mouse. Nowadays, he would just have to run to his other room. I mean, some schools I know are doing, school in school and out of school. And I will say, I hope you guys are doing really well. I know it's your first week back to school for so many of you. You got this. You're going to be great. And just remember, like I say, you guys are learning about history and creating history at the same time. It's amazing. And you are going to do great. So keep up the good work. Okay, now we're going to read Sports Dreams, or Sports Dream, sorry. I thought this would be exciting because I talk about every day when I say your names that you should be like, ah, like you're being announced. So I saw the cover of this book and I thought, ooh, I wonder if it talks about that. I'm really excited to see what this book is all about. Sports Dream by Paul Orshowski, illustrated by Jeffrey Ebler. I dream all day of little things when I go out and play. I dream I am a high-speed champ and making lots of pay. Oh, look at that. He's a race car driver. Pretty cool. I long to ride a dirt bike. My cousin Eddie used to ride dirt bikes. And win a big, huge race. Yet, when I ride, I often crash and flip and plant my face. Yikes. To star at playing basketball would be the best wish yet. Look at that. He's going in for a slam dunk. Bam. For such a thing to happen, my shots must reach the net. That's a foul shot. I think of leaping over cliffs to sail around the world. Yet, when I look before I leap, I just turn white and cry. He can't do it. He's too scared. He's like, I'm not ready. It's too high up. Oh, I just got a fuzz. I dream of playing soccer with grass stains on my shirt. Yet when I try, I bop my top and lie face down in the dirt. I mean, that looks pretty impressive, but I guess it's not really what you're supposed to do. I dream of playing hardball and batting balls with glee. Yet when I swing, I seem to miss. The ump yells, "Strike 3!" I dream of going fishing to reel some big fish in. Ooh, that's a big fish. Yet all I do is drop my bait and then I take a swim. But he's got a great imagination. I hope to bang a puck on ice and be the best in state. Hockey. But all my strokes go, wait, nope. The only problem I can see is that I cannot skate. Yeah, that's a problem. You got to learn how to skate if you're going to play hockey. That's a talent. I aim to golf just like a pro and make a hole in one. But all my strokes go off the mark and then I need to run. Oh, he hit a bee's nest. You see that? Oh my goodness. At playing sports, my skills fall short. I do the best I can. And while I am no superstar, I am a super fan. Hey, that's Babe Ruth's number. A lucky number. Sports dream. To some people, it is just a dream. To other people, you could be a huge sports fan, or you could just definitely try any sport you can. I mean, I tried sports when I was a kid. Let's just say I like to watch sports, although I do love to play golf. But, so yeah, you could try. Is chess a sport? Because I can play chess. Okay, are you ready for the next book? For the next book, we are going to go to an older story. One of the books in Lisa's Loan Me Books box. She has like a treasure. What? My house phone is ringing. That's weird. Let's see. Okay, are you ready? Tubby Turtle. Look how cute this little book is. A Rand McNally elf book. Oh my goodness. I need to see when this book. It was established. Rand McNally was established in 1856. And this book's copyright, I'm afraid to touch it. It doesn't say, but 1856. By Helen Wing, illustrated by Helen Adler. Here we go. Hurry up, Tubby, or you'll be late for school again, said Mrs. Turtle. Tubby was trying to get his necktie on straight. Finally, he gave up and started out with one end dragging on the ground. He hadn't gone far when Rabbit jumped ahead of him. Wait for me, Rabbit, Tubby called. Sorry, said Rabbit, but I've got to keep hopping or I won't get to school on time. Hi, Squirrel. Wait for me, Tubby called as Squirrel leapt past. Sorry, said Squirrel. But if I wait for you, we'll both be late. Good morning, Madeline. The teacher was ringing the school bell when Rabbit and Squirrel arrived. Have you seen Tubby? Asked Mrs. Owl. Miss Owl, sorry. He's coming as fast as a snail, they told her. He must be halfway here by now. Quack. I love that. Q is for quack. Quack is a good one. I love ducks. Rabbit and Squirrel didn't know that just as Tubby reached the top of the hill, he stepped on a loose stone. The stone rolled him downhill twice as fast as he had come up. No wonder that Tubby was later than usual for school. Oh no! The turtle falling on his back. That can't be good. I don't know how he would get back up. The singing lesson was almost over when he came in. Rabbit and Squirrel sang the low notes while Possum and Chipmunk took the high notes. Come on, how cute are they? So cute. Tubby didn't know the words or the music, so he started singing la 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 la, hoping no one would notice him. Couldn't understand why the class suddenly burst out laughing. Miss Owl rapped sharply on her desk. Come to order, she said, and she gave Tubby a black mark for being so late. Now, class, it is time for you to recite your pieces. Who wants to be first? Got in trouble. Rabbit hopped up quickly, took a bow, and recited. Roses are red, violets are blue, but I like carrots in my stew. Squirrel came next. With a saucy flick of his tail, he spoke. Some like it hot, some like it cold, but I like acorns 5 days old. He likes his acorns aged. Tubby listened while Possum and Chipmunk recited their verses. Then it was Tubby's turn. It took him a long time to remember the words. He spoke slowly. I'm just a clumsy turtle beneath a heavy shell. But I wish with all my heart I could do something well. Everyone can do something worthwhile if you just think about it enough, said Miss Owl. You mustn't get discouraged, Tubby. Just then the clock struck 10. That meant recess and time for cookies. Let me get the cookies, said Rabbit. Jumping to reach the top shelf, he put the bag on Miss Owl's desk without spilling a single crumb. It's my turn to open the bag, said Squirrel. His sharp teeth quickly ripped the paper apart. Sorry, you. Here are the plates, said Possum and Chipmunk. They gave a shiny grape leaf to each one. Tubby was anxious to help too, but there wasn't a thing he could do. I'm no good to anyone. That's not true. I'm no good to anyone, he thought, as he quietly nibbled the edge of his cookie. Rabbit and Squirrel had cleaned up their plates in a hurry. They were already out in the schoolyard chasing each other in circles. Tubby, as usual, trailed far behind as the others went hoppity-skippity down the hill to water Lily Pond. Watch this, Squirrel called back to Tubby. Squirrel took a flying leap. He planned to catch hold of a willow branch above the water. The plan didn't work. He missed the branch and flew headfirst into the pond. His feet got tangled in the water lily stems. Uh-oh. Rabbit tried to fish him out with a long pole. When Squirrel grabbed the pole, Rabbit lost his balance. There was a big splash as Rabbit disappeared into the water. Tubby got there just in time. Without waiting to take off his necktie, he swam out. He swam out to his friends. "Stop sputtering and thrashing," he called. "Put your paws on my back. Put your paws on my back, Rabbit. Now, Squirrel, grab hold of my tail and kick your hind legs free." In 2 minutes, Tubby helped them safely to shore. "We had a narrow escape," Rabbit panted. "Wow, where would you be now if Tubby had not come to the rescue?" asked Possum and Chipmunk. Squirrel's teeth chattered with cold, and Rabbit thanked Tubby again and again. Tubby's eyes were blinking with happiness. He had thought of a new verse to recite. "I'm just a clumsy turtle beneath a heavy shell, but I'm glad, glad, glad with all my heart I can do something well." Look at that happy turtle. Tubby Turtle. And now for a bonus book. Today is Friday. You know what that means, right? It's Pizza Friday. I know. It's kind of obvious because school, it was always Pizza Friday. But you know what? I found a book. Peter, Peter, Pizza Eater, and other silly rhymes. And I thought, you know what? This could be awesome. Yep. This has got a lot of different rhymes in it. So we're going to read a few. Peter, Peter, Pizza Eater, how I wish you were neater. Half the pizza's on your shirt, clean the mess, or no dessert. Mary had a little dog. Its fur was black as night, and everyone that Mary met, the dog was sure to bite. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rule. The dog bit Mary's teacher's leg. They threw her out of school. Mary had some bubble gum. She chewed it long and slow, and everywhere that Mary went, her gum was sure to blow. She chewed the gum in school one day, which was against the rule. The teacher took her pack away and chewed it after school. Mary had a little mouse. Its fur was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the mouse was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which wasn't Mary's plan. For when the mouse jumped on her desk, the teacher screamed and ran. Ah! Mary had a little pet. Its fur was black as night. It followed her to school one day, which gave the kids a fright. It made the teacher shout and scream. It gave them such a scare, for Mary didn't have a lamb. She had a grizzly bear. Can you imagine? I know for show and tell, when I was little, I did bring a snake. It was a little snake. I found it at my grandmother's house upstate New York. I put it in a mayonnaise jar, and I poked holes in the top, and I filled the jar with grass and rocks and things from where it lived. I didn't know that it wasn't right to take it from its home. And I brought it into show and tell. I was in Mr. B's class, Mr. Bayonne's class. It was in 4th grade. Yeah, I got permission. My snake's name was Nigel, and I loved it. I did. But then I felt bad, so I had to release it into a park because we weren't going to my grandma's for a long time. And the sad thing about it is I really cried when I had to let my little Nigel go. I let it out in a park in Passaic next to a big white rock. It was the same park I used to play in as a kid with my dad, because we called the zoo Well, we went to the library to identify the type of snake it was. And my dad identified the snake. And when we called the zoo, called the Turtleback Zoo to see if they wanted it, they said that it was illegal to bring it across state lines. So they suggested we let it go. It's a sad day. Thought I'd just share that with you guys. Yeah, I like frogs too. Okay, here's the church and here's the steeple. Okay, do you remember how to do that? Here's the church. Here is the steeple. Wait, here's the church. Here's the steeple. No, here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors, which are over here, and see all the people. I can't remember exactly how to do it, but let's just check it out. Here's the church, and here's the steeple. Open the doors and see all the people. Preacher is talking. His cell phones are beeping. None of this noise can keep Daddy from sleeping. That's a silly poem. Huh. Maybe I should pre-read some of these. Or perhaps we should have a real bonus book. What do you guys think about that? We have time. I have to be at work at 11:30, but we definitely have time for a bonus story. Which book should we read today as a bonus story? Let's see. What do we have around here that I think you guys would love to hear about? Let me look. You Are My I Love You. This is going to be a good one. This goes out to everyone that needs to hear it. Have a quiet or quirky day and a great weekend. Madeline, thank you so much. I am quite impressed by the fact that you got to incorporate the cues in your sentence. Have a wonderful day. I'm about to read You Are My I Love You, and then I must bid adieu. Here we go. I am your parent, and you are my child. I am your quiet place, and you are my wild. I am your calm face, and you are my giggle. I am your weight, and you are my wiggle. I am your carriage ride, and you are my king. I am your push, and you are my swing. I am your audience, and you are my clown. I am your London Bridge, you are my falling down. I am your carrot sticks, and you are my licorice. I am your dandelion, and you are my first wish. I am your water wings, and you are my deep. I am your open arms, and you are my running leap. I am your way home, and you are my new path. I am your dry towel, and you are my wet bath. I am your dinner, and you are my chocolate cake. I am your bedtime, and you are my wide awake. I am your finish line, and you are my race. I am your praying hands, and you are my saying grace. I am your favorite book, and you are my new lines. I am your nightlight, and you are my starshine. I am your lullaby. You are my peekaboo. I am your goodnight kiss, and you are my I love you. Okay, you guys, it's that time again. We're going to go out with our I am statements, and we are going to have a great day. And then I will see you again live on Sunday. Tomorrow I'll play a repeat, and just know I'll be thinking about you. So put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right, and give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. Ah, won't that be nice if we could just all meet one day in person and exchange I love yous and hugs? One day when we get on the other side of this, it'll happen. I know for sure. But right now, we're going to go out, and let me see one thing. Wait a minute. I'm going to do one other thing today. Today, because it is September 11th, I think it's important to do one other thing. I'm going to do one other thing, you guys. If I can find it. It is going to be one of my favorite things. If I could find it in this book. One of my favorite books by Wayne Dyer. Okay. It is a prayer. Yes. And it is called, come on. How do I not know where this is? Wait a second. As you can see, this is definitely an off-the-cuff moment for Storytime with Donna Vee, because I know it's here. Hey. I'm going to read this, actually. It's called Hope, and it's by Michelangelo, an Italian painter, sculptor, and architect. We know that. The greater danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. Today and always, please be grateful for what you have. You may think that it's not a lot, but to somebody, you have everything. You may think that you're not worth something, but to someone, you are everything. And now I'm going to say my favorite prayer before we go out with our I am statements. It's the prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. When there is hatred, let me sow love. When there is injury, pardon. When there is doubt, faith. When there is despair, hope. When there is darkness, light. And when there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And that it is in dying that we are born to eternal light. On this day, September 11th, I want to go out with our I am statements, and also just to say thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I wish you namaste. I am peace. I am hopeful. I am light. I am love. Love you. See you Sunday morning.